Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. Well, Greg. This matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Young. Then there's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Roddy in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is Young. Pass to Roddy. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Henderson kicks to Grant. And he's good on the 3-ball.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Hunter sets a screen for Young. A three-pointer off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Henderson. Avdia, a screen on Young. Henderson inside the three-point line. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Pass to Capella. Young outside. Johnson the screen. And Young, here we go. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. They're compromised if he comes at them.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Now Hunter, following the miss by Jeremy Grant from deep. Young looking around. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And Young's not shying away from any shot, but especially from long range. That's his meal ticket.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Avdia following the basket by Trae Young. Henderson passes to Grant. Grant with a screen on Hunter. Back to Grant. Thibault for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading. Johnson dishes to Hunter. Body the pass to Johnson. From the arc, another three for Atlanta.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Capella kicks to Hunter. The baseline J. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now, here's Thibault. Still scoreless.
Box foul. Robbie. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Atlanta. They lead by 4. Drains the three-pointer.
Such a confident young man. Scoot just goes for it.
Young with no one around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Grant, right side. Avdia with a screen for Grant. Avdia, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Young outside. Pass to Capella. The basket good off the assist from Young.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Avdia.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
On its way from Young for 2. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drive. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizashe. Larry Nance out there with Okongwu. And it's Daniels in at the point. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. There's the drive. Daniels played in with a nice touch off the glass. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Outside, Walker. Pass to Simons. Clock at 6. Count that one.
Defenders want to get physical with Simons to try to offset some of his athleticism. It doesn't always work.
To the right side. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Rupert's checked in. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Launches a 3. And Bogdanovich gets the 3. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta. Here's Sharp. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Williams. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. A floater. And that one good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Okongwu a screen. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Williams a screen on Okongwu. Pass to Rupert. Oh, good with the triple. The Hawks leading by 4. Nance with it. Okongwu, the pass to Daniels. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Outside, Walker. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the basket by Kamare.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Rizachet. Hasn't made one yet. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
Now, here's Sharp. Defense right on him. Sharp sets the pick for Walker. Back to Sharp over Daniels. And Portland again with the bucket.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Stolen. And Sharp has it in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Sharp. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Ayton is out there with Avdia. Then there's Grant. Then it's Henderson. And it's Thibault in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Ayton. He has yet to score. Here's Avdia. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And that one, good. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game. That's Trae Young's role out there to score and score often.
And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Ayton finds Avdia. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. Thibault with the ball. In the corner, Henderson with it. Clock at 4. Shoots over Capella. Henderson, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Roddy. Off target from outside. Portland's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And that one's good. Hunter.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
It's Henderson on the wing. Covered by Hunter. Grant with a screen on Johnson. Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Henderson dishes to Grant. And it's Thibault in the corner. Kicks it out to Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
5 to shoot. Now here's Thibault, defended by Young. And that one's good. Thibault. Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 conference finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. They have not overcome that. Good up-tempo play there from Young, firing that shot off before the D could react.
Grant the pass to Henderson. Grant with a screen on Hunter. Henderson, no good. The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Hunter. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Atlanta making some changes. And here's Sharp to stop the run. They grab their own miss. Here's Kamare. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Trailblazers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That free throw, no good. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
Reza Shea, off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And finished off by Walker.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Hawks leading by 6 to the inside. And the jam by Larry Nance.
It's just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Atlanta, Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizashe. Okongwu is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Daniels in at the 5. Here is Daniels. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nance sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nance. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Nance has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Terrific at taking some initiative there on the inside portion of the floor was Larry Nance Jr.
Walker against Nance. Over to the wing. Pass to Sharp. A special move before the shot.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Daniels from outside. And it's Portland with the rebound. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. It's stolen by Nance. Fast break, the Hawks. Beyond the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Nance. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Rizashe. Young is subbed in for Daniels. Now, here is Young. And Grant sends it back.
A skilled shot blocker, Grant, coming over and is so quick off the floor. Swats that one out.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Young. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Grant slams it home.
Man, Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, it's just finished.
Henderson with it and guarded by Capella. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Henderson, no good. The Hawks leading by 9. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Portland. Here's Grant. Shooting foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play.
First team foul. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingen's checked in.
Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
Now, here is Young. Over Thybulle. They get it back. And Young kicks to Johnson. Hunter with a screen on Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Young for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Young's got 24 points.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Hawks.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastated.
Capella finds Johnson. Capella with a screen on Avdia. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one misses. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
Young with the ball. Fires for 3. Doesn't go that time. And so the Hawks take the win. And in the... Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
team. Teams like to get into the half-court stand. They like to play it their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Salon in at the small forward position. Ball surveys the floor. Out to Bridges. The three. They get the rebound. Miller outside. Another shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Henderson with it. Guarded now by Williams. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges against Avdia. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Graham. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And so here's Portland. Henderson finds Avdia. And here's Ayton. Poke loose. Here's Bridges. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
It's Avdia on the wing. Henderson with a screen on Ball. Here's Avdia. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Miller, the pass to Williams. Williams, a screen on Henderson. Back to Williams. Pass to Salon. Miller with it. Takes the three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Thibault against Ball. And there's a pick. And here's Grant from the arc. Avdia passes to Henderson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Here's Ball. Portland making their last shot. Oh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And here's Charlotte now. After the basket by Portland. Bridges outside. Miller, a screen on Avdia. And it's Bridges with the jam.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Ayton with a screen. And here's Grant from the arc. He buries it from 3.
High-effort plays tend to pay off for Grant on offense. He knows how to work his way to a shot.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Abdia. Here's Thibault. Ooh, Williams with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. All alone on the break. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And give credit to Ball's quick thinking. Outstanding job reading the opposition and pouncing on the steal.
Henderson outside. Can't get it to fall. Hornets leading by 4.
Trailblazers foul.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Ball.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
The three-pointer off the mark. Ball against Aiden. And here's Grant from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Grant's got 6 points.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. Hunting for opportunities. Lead. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Anthony Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. Then there's Walker. Then it's Williams. And it's Klingon in at the 5. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Here's Mann. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Outside man, outside, Green. Sinks it from distance. Green's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Blazers trail by 9. It's Sharp on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. Sharp, that one's good.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Here's Mann. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mann's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Second team foul.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And here's Simons outside. Hornets with the rebound. Left side, Williams. Outside for Green. Outside man. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Walker. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Now the Blazers moving it up. Jumps up. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's an athletic play by Sharp, putting in the sweat to beat the other guys back on the fast break.
Outside for Green. Green, a screen. Williams with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. They set a pick. Here's Green. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's a one-on-one situation. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And that one's good. Sharp.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Now here's Mann. Guarded by Sharp. Mann misses. Now Portland with it. Big run right now for him. 11-2. Pass to Simons. 1:56 left in the first half of this game. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Back to Mann. Outside, Williams. Green with a screen on Williams. To the paint. Pulls it. And there's Green on the assist from Williams. Green's got 5 now.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Sharp passes to Simons. Back to Sharp. Just 4 to shoot. Out to Simons. All sorts of time. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 7.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Mann, the pass to Martin. Williams with the screen. Back to Mann. Martin outside. Right at the free throw line. Here's Williams. Oh, and look at Williams clean up the mess.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Sharp finds Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Richards. That's his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the half. And a foul called. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul.
5th team foul. The play will be reviewed under NBA.
Worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Sharp. Both free throws good from Sharp. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Ball with it. 9 points in the game. Stolen by Ayton. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. We've got more in store for you right after this.
34. The Hornets. 34.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Salon in at small forward. For 3, Bridges knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 7 points.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the 2 areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Miller, a screen on Thibault. Ball with it. Picked up by Grant. And Ball gets it to go.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Here's Henderson using his post moves to get the 2 points. Henderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Miller against Henderson. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Ball. Shoots over Ayton. Ball with another miss. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Ayton, the open look. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Charlotte has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Ball into the lane, tipped away. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in the real game.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And Grant gets it to go.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Ball. Offensive rebound. Passes along.
2 minutes.
And here's Miller, defended by Henderson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Out to the wing. Back to Thibault. Here's Avdia. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with a new group.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside man. Outside, Green. Back to man. Green up top. Martin outside. 6 to shoot. Into the lane. It counts! And the foul!
Defensive foul.
That's on Anthony Simons.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Charlotte shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharpe, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
Williams' shot is good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
To the inside. They need this. And Williams punches it home.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Outside for Green. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. On the wing man. He's got 5. Nails it from 3. Man's got 8 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Sharp. And there's the drive. And it's blocked by Martin. Simons finds Sharp. Back to Simons. The kick out to Walker. On the wing, Simons. Pass to Klingon. Now here's Simons. He's guarded by Martin. Outside Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Charlotte on top. They're up by 6. All right. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Jabari Walker and Freddie Simons out there with Sharp. Then there's Klingon, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Walker with it. Martin picks him up. Williams against Walker. Pass to Sharp. The kick out to Walker. No good on the triple.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Simons with a steal. Here's Sharp. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
It's so difficult to defend. Sharp has 3-level scoring ability, and he is prolific.
The kick out to Williams. Green up top. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. Blazers trail by 4. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Here's Henderson. What a terrific move that is.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
Ball outside. 4-3. Charlotte, no good that time either. Portland has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Ayton passes to Avdia. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Charlotte's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bridges finds ball. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Ball ventures inside and converts.
You know, when everything's clicking, ball can steal the show, and we're seeing it right here.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Pass to Bridges. Now ball from the elbow. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Hornets leading by 6. Ball outside. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Henderson for 3. Great D that time from Miller.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Here's Charlotte. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Here's ball. It's rebounded by Grant. Blazers trail by 10. Here's Thibault. Connects from downtown. Thibault's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Thibault. That one falls.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Hornets leading by 7. Here's Ball. Soft touch off the glass. Ball's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Charlotte has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his 4th foul of the contest. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Ball no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. He drops it from range.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. Portland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Thybulle. Here's the floater. Oh, Williams with the block. They retain possession. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Thybulle. Pass to Bridges. Driving inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And here's Grant from the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball right side. Drives to the hoop. Avdia pulls it in. So it's Portland now.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Henderson. On the break. And the ball out of play. The Hornets will have it.
Ball.
Here's Salon. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. It's time for the NBA. Well, we don't... Don't expect up and down. Outdoors, fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams. And it's Salon in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Johnson with a screen on Miller. Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got his second bucket of the night.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Salon. Bridges inside. Covered by Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. Johnson with the block. Young pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here's Johnson, following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Here's Roddy. The offensive rebound. Back to Johnson. Young against Miller. Launches it. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Bridges a screen on Hunter. The drive by Ball. Takes it off the glass. Ball's got 6.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
Young outside, jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Miller finds Ball. And the shot goes in. He's got 8.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
It's Young on the wing, covered by Miller. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
pick by Williams. From deep. Miller, no up. The Hawks trail. Pass to Capella. Young outside. Johnson with a screen on Williams. Young with no one around. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Salon. Here's Bridges. Covered by Johnson. Floats one. They get it again. Pass the ball. They set the screen. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. A three-pointer is right on target. Ball's got 11.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Young from outside. Hornets with the rebound.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Salon. Charlotte no good that time either. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Young. He has 5. Pass to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Young. They could use a bucket, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizeshe. Okongwu is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. And so it's Atlanta with it. 6-point game. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bogdanovich has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Martin kicks to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. And it's the Hawks' ball. Poke loose. And the wide-open shot from Green. And it's good off the back rim and in. Green's got his first points of the game.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And looking confident. When Nance can hit the jump shot, this offense becomes much more dynamic.
Here's Mann. Here he goes. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Fires the 3. And Bogdan Bogdanovich gets the 3. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in this quarter. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Mann with it. He's covered by Daniels. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
For three, Nance. And the rebound goes to Martin. Hornets leading by 3. Green, the pass to Martin. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Daniels. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. And it's blocked. Outside Williams. Outside for Martin. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Martin with the screen for Green. Pass to Mann. Outside Williams. And here's Green outside. And they get it back. Mann passes to Green. Here's Daniels, defended by Mann. And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That's his first foul. Three-pointer, Daniels. Atlanta again missing. Hornets leading by 5. Puts up a 3. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 5 now.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make him pay.
And that one's good. Daniels. Here's Mann. He has 6. No good there.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. The rebound by Richards. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Rebound by the Hawks. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rizichet wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And here's Daniels. Takes the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got 7 now in this quarter. Driving to the basket. Mann gets the bucket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets ahead, up by 5. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams, and it's Salon in at the small forward.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Pass to Salon. Ball against Hunter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ball with it. guarded by Hunter. For three, Bridges. The shot, no good. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 7. And Young kicks to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And Johnson with the stuff.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those.
Outside ball. And Salon gets it to go. And the Hornets lead by 5.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Young dishes to Hunter. For 3. And Trae Young hits from deep. 8 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Salon. Kept alive. Goes back up. Here's Williams. Comes up empty down low. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Hunter. And the layup falls. Hunter's got 4 points in the quarter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Hornets leading by 5. Bridges outside. Offline with his 3. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Roddy. The basket good off the assist from Young. Roddy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball surveying the defense. Here's Salon, defended by Young. Ball against Hunter. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Nobody near Williams. 3-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Down low, Richards. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Atlanta foul. Larry Nance Jr. His first.
23 seconds left to play here in the third. Man with it. 8 points for him. Stolen away.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Tie game in Atlanta. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizashe. Okongwu is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now Bogdanovich. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Pass to Richards. They set the pick. Williams with the ball. Okongwu covering. Richards. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Rizashe. Bogdanovich with the screen. And there's a foul called on Trey Mann. That's foul number 2 for him. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Man finds Green. Back to Man. Shot clock at 6. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And I want to see more of this. Bogdan getting assertive and just forcing his will on the D.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Rizashe. And Trae Young subbed in for Dyson Daniels. There's a good screen. Here's Ball. It counts. And the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Pass to Salon. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
Young passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Ball. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Charlotte in the lead. Rebound by the Hawks. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Young. Off the run. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Hawks lead by 1.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Here's Ball. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Young's shot is good. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Here's Ball driving the lane. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter
shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Salon. Williams, a screen on Young.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. To the paint. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
The officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Miller outside. Back to ball. And he commits the intentional foul.
His first, team second.
Ball with it. Working on Hunter. And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot. And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody.
Teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Here's the starting group for Portland. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Avdia. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simons in at point guard.
Anthony doing a great job of seeing the floor, and a nice dish from Simons there.
Screen by Capella. Young from long range. It's rebounded by Grant.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's the three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Atlanta now. It's a three-point game. Young looking for an opening. Buries it from three.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Beyond the arc. Grant's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, B.A., since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Clock at 6. Back to Ayton. Outside for Grant. On target from range.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
They set the screen. Young from long range. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Portland has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Simons passes to Thybulle. Simons against Capella. Pass to Graham. Nice. gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Grant at 6'9", using that length right there. A nice soft touch in close to the rim.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Thibault. Simons outside. Pass to Ayton. Oh, from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. Right side Johnson takes a 3. Thibault with the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Simons.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times, throws that one away.
And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Hunter. And that ties it up.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
The kick out to Johnson. To the wing on the left. Johnson a screen on Thibault. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Young. 9 points in the game. Pass to Capella. Young with it. Capella screen on Thibault. Here's Young. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Young's got 11 points.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Ayton, a screen on Hunter. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And a deep 3 from Young. 3-pointer, no good. Portland trailing here. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
The guard rising up, Simons, with some thunder of his own.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. The 3 is up. Portland grabs the miss. 3 seconds left. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks, hitting 3 trays. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Jabari Walker is out there with Robert Williams. And it's Kamari in at the 3 spot. Gets the 3 to fall.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA 3-point line won't be a problem for him.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bojan Bogdanovic. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
I think, B.A., I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Pass to Kamari. From downtown, another 3 for Portland.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Bogdanovic finds a Kongwu. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Portland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Okongwu, the pass to Nance. Back to Daniels. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance. Now. It's a three-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Sharp passes to Henderson. That three's off the mark. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Daniels, that one's true.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Pass to Kamare. It's Walker on the wing. To halt the run. The rebound by the Hawks.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Daniels, defended by Henderson. Daniels, that one's true. Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Nance can't get it to go. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Three-pointer Sharp. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks leading. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. There's Bogdanovic with the three. Counted from distance. Bogdanovic has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And Bogdanovic needs very little room. The defense better stay more attached.
And that one's good. Sharp.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Bogdanovic. Okongwu, a screen on Walker. To the middle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the... disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Daniels misses. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Sharp. Here he goes. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks lead by 5. On the wing, Daniels launches a 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The Hawks have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Back to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
It's stolen by Henderson. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Hawks lead by 8. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Roddy and at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
Team first.
Young against Thibault. The 3. That is Trae's shot. The 3.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Clock at 4. Here's Grant. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Roddy. No points so far. Outside Johnson. Young against Thibault. Outside Young. Young on the drive. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Like to see that from Trae, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
Thibault on the wing, guarded by Young. Outside for Grant, puts up a 3. He drops it from range. Grant's got 11 points.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
To the right side. The kick to Hunter. The 3. Knocks down the long J. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a three-pointer of his own.
Inside, here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Pass to Grant. The 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Young, the pass to Johnson. 4-3. Portland grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Avdia can't get it to go. The Hawks lead by 12. Johnson inside. He's against Ayton. Hunter finds Young. Hunter the screen. And Young, here we go. The crossover. The kick to Hunter. From deep. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Hunter's got 6 points.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there were a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Johnson passes to Capella. Here's Young. Pass to Johnson. Young with a screen on Avdia. Here's Johnson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Grant from the arc. Again, the miss by Portland. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Really left him alone that time. Hunter's got 9 points now in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Simons outside. Fires in the triple. Simons has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Simons loves to take threes. He's dependable from there.
And here's Young. 17 points in the game. Takes a three. Portland with a rebound. Here's Thibault. And so it's Atlanta feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. It hasn't taken them two. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Williams is out there with Jabari Walker, and it's Kamare in at the three. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Takes it inside, and then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Here's Kamare, and the three-pointer goes.
Terrific effort from him really all night, yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Nance outside. Bogdanovich against Walker. Goes up on the baseline. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Kamare. This one for three. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks lead by 15. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Shots good by Henderson.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
Outside Sharp. Fires from deep. Gets the three ball to go.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Daniels passes to Nance. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Nance has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the left wing. Jacks up a three. Kamare, no good. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Okongwu, a screen on Henderson. No one covering.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
It's Sharp on the wing. Here's Daniels. Pass to Bogdanovich. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And Nance with the slam.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Henderson for three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Daniels misses. Blazers trail by 18. From outside the arc. Henderson misses. Here's Daniels. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. The three from Rizashea. The offensive rebound to the wing, right side. Launches it. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And the three is good, and the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
And Sharp has to be one of the best finishers at the rim in this young class.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Outside Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires for three. Connects from downtown.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Young on the attack. Banked it in off the glass. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. We saw 2. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Both these teams have had a difficult stretch recently and are hoping to turn things around in this one.
Yeah, it's a new opportunity. And Kevin, I expect each side to be hungry and motivated to get this win. And if not, the struggles will continue.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Grant in its small forward. Williams gets the bucket.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
Grant sets a screen for Avdia. Grant outside. Ayton with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Henderson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Ball against Grant. Out to Miller. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Henderson with it. Williams picks him up. Ayton against Bridges. Grant gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Ayton kicks to Grant. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. He senses the defense is playing off him. As the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Stolen. Pass the ball. To the inside, Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Bridges outside. Stolen by Avdia. Here's Henderson. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Ball no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Henderson kicks to Thybulle. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Now, here's Ball. No scoring in this one, and Charlotte turns it over again. Trailblazers leading by 6. Henderson with the screen for Abdia. Rebound by Williams.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Bridges. It's up a 3. No good that time. Portland is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Thibault. Crafty move. Count it.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
The drive-by ball. And Salon gets it to go.
You've got to be kidding me. Draws the foul and hits the shot. What a play from three-point range.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Henderson passes to Thibault. Shoots the 3. Hornets with the rebound. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Ball with the lay-in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Grant. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. They've got Robert Williams, Walker out there with Sharp, and it's Rupert in a point. Here's Mann, and he uses the glass on the layup.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. But in the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Richards. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Richards got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
The kick out to Walker. Walker is screen on Martin. Here's Sharp. That 3 off the mark. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hornets. Martin for 3. The rebound by Sharp. Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Walker finds Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And finished off by Martin.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Trailblazers foul call. First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
The Hornets shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That's his first foul. Walker the pass to Sharp. Billy's the long-range jumper. Sharp's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
And Green slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Kamare. Still yet to score. 5 on the clock. Here's Sharp. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. Charlotte has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Green kicks to Williams. 3-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Kamare. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Charlotte's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Man finds Williams. Back to man. And Jabari Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Back to man. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Sharp. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. Here's man. The rebound by Sharp. The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't get the first one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. There's Ball with the 3. No good. Got it up. And he...
2 minutes allowed to review the play.
Time. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Trailblazers lead by 2. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Salon in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And here is Ball. Pass to Miller. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Salon. In the corner, it's Bridges. And Thibault sends it back. Grant in the... That is breathtaking.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Bridges against Avdia. Pass to Henderson. Avdia dishes to Henderson. Over Miller. Bridges with the board.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Ball with it. No good from outside. Clark, the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and the only thing holding him back now is his health.
It certainly is, and it's unfortunate because he's a talented, fun-to-watch player. He's already missed a bunch of games early in his career, but he is the total package as a point guard now. Great length at 6'7", and I still think he has MVP potential. It's a matter of, can he stay on the floor?
From past the arc. Again, ball missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Henderson, and he drives in. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
Ball with it. Now Avdia defending. Bridges shot. Good.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Grant for 3. And stolen by Miller. And it's Miller with the jam. And it's now only a 1-point Trailblazer lead. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Thibault. And he dunks it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Henderson, no one around him. Drills it from outside. And now a 6-point Trailblazer lead. Here's Ball, and Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. He's got a clear path. Here's Thibault. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Henderson looking it over with the drive, and then jammed down as he goes right over Mark Williams.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Salon, no good. And Portland with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Here's Klingon. Outside, Avdia. Good on the triple. Avdia's got the lead up to 13 now for Portland.
And how about the awareness by Klingon, a big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
A nice shot by Klingon. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. Outside, Ball takes the three. And so it's Portland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Portland leading by 13 on the court for the Trailblazers. Bob Williams is out there with Jabari Walker. Then it's Shaedon Sharp. And it's Rupert in at the point guard position.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
There's Green with the three. Rebound by Williams.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And it's Martin missing. Portland's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 17. Lets it go with the three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Walker with a clean look. Again, the miss by Walker. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. Martin for three. Rupert grabs the board. Trailblazers leading by 14. The shot by Sharp. Nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta. Sharp's got 5 points now this quarter.
A few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
And here's Green outside. Traps in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Kamara. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Trailblazers lead by 16. Man passes to Green. Pulls up on the elbow. That shot misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
For Charlotte, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Fires the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ball from long range. Hands it from downtown.
Well, I love the feel Ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
Grant for three. Rebound by Williams. Hornets trail by 13. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Henderson. No good on the strong take. Charlotte has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Buries it from 3-point range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Thibault kicks to Grant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for the Trailblazers?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Portland.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Scoot Henderson.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And Salon gets it to go. Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. No good from Grant. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a 14-point game. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Out to the right wing. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to Ball. The three sinks the three-pointer. And here's Portland. It's Henderson on the wing. Covered by Miller.
Charlotte foul. Brandon Miller. First personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw, no good. That one is no good. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them this
And it's the Hawks to start out. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Roddy in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Hunter. No good there.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And the shot's good.
Yeah, inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Now Young. Beyond the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Hunter against ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Salon.
Yeah, the length of Capella really showing on that play. He has excellent timing when it comes to contesting shots.
Miller, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Salon from behind the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Here's Roddy. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Johnson a screen on Miller. Young, the pass to Johnson. The kick to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Fade away. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Here's the pick. Here's Miller. And he makes it on the layup.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Johnson finds Hunter from the arc. Here's Capella. Here's Roddy. Takes the 3. Pure from three-point range.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Ball against Hunter. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Johnson inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Off the mark there with a 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Young, the pass to Roddy. There's the screen by Johnson. Back to Young. We've got 1:08 left in the opening quarter. Count that bucket. Young's got 5 now.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
The Hornets with a lead. Ball left side. Pass to Law from downtown. Capella with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Roddy. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Miller against Young. Johnson a screen on Miller. There's Young with the 3. Drains the triple. Give him 8.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Ball passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Young. And he drives in. Count it.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's good.
The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
They've got Cody Martin, Nick Richards out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Green, and it's Mann in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Bogdanovich from long range, and Atlanta hits again from deep. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Outside man, outside, Green. Sinks the tray. Green's got his second basket on the night.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Picked by Bogdanovich. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Man, the pass to Martin. Martin a screen. Here's Green. And it's in there.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throw no good for Green. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Williams with the screen. Man, the pass to Williams. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Bogdanovich, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The drive by Man. Launches a 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Daniels.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Going inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
Outside for Green. He buries it from 3. Green's got 10.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Atlanta foul. Zachary Rizzo. First personal foul Second team foul.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. 4-point game. Left side man. Outside for Green. Just 4 to shoot. Williams from long range. They grab their own miss. Richards, the pass to Mann. Nails it from 3. Mann's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Pass to Bogdanovich. There's 48 seconds left in the second. Now here's Okongwu. Over to the wing. Back to Bogdanovich. The 3 from Rizashé hits the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Rizashé's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Man, the pass to Green. Outside man. Back to Martin. Green with a screen on Bogdanovich. Richards, the pass to Williams. Goes up again. Grant Williams. Serious hustle points.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
He can't get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Atlanta on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Then it's Trae Young. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Roddy in at the shooting guard. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Well, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Miller on the wing, guarded by Young. Williams a screen on Hunter. Ball passes to Williams. For 3, Bridges drills it from deep. And it's a 4-point Hornet lead.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Ball looks over the floor. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the paint. Here's Salon. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
There's the triple. And it's Young again missing. Charlotte leading by 4. Pass to Salon. 3-pointer. Kept alive. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Ball against Hunter. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
You know, when everything's clicking, Ball can steal the show. And we're seeing it right here.
He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. The shot by Johnson, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime.
2 minutes remaining.
Young against Ball. Miller, a screen on Young. Miller outside, fires the 3, hits a 3-pointer. And now it's a 9-point Charlotte lead.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A new lineup here for Charlotte. 1:50 left in the third. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. And Atlanta misses again. Hornets leading by 9. Outside, Green. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Who poked away? It's stolen by Nance. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Green. Martin. And the Hornets, another 3.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
It's stolen by Nance. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And yep, it's good. Nance has got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Atlanta foul. Dyson Davis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside for Green. Martin against Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Martin, the pass to Williams. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Right side, Williams. And that one's good. And Green with the assists. And now a 12-point Hornet lead.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 9-point cook. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Josh Green, Trey Mann out there with Cody Martin. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. That's the Hornets 5. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Charlotte?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Bogdanovich with a screen on Miller. Young from long range. Cash. Trey Young with a triple.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Ball with it, and it's Young picking him up, and it's Ball off the drive.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
There's Young with the three. Great D that time from Miller. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. The rebound by Atlanta. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Young drawing the double team. And here's Capella. Johnson passes to Capella. Young from long range. Young missing again. Hornets leading by 8. Williams with the screen. Here's Miller. Misses a three. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The kick out to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Hunter passes to Johnson. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Hunter against Ball. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Pass to Bridges. The three ball. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's a 10-point Hornet lead.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready.
Young with it. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Miller. And it's off from three-point range. Hawks trail by 8. Hunter passes to Young. Back to Hunter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
There's a minute 59 left in the game. Young against Miller. Young misses.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
It's Bridges on the wing. Stolen by Capella. Fast break. Here we go. There's Young with the three. Oh, Young sticks it from the corner.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Ball into the lane. And there it is for him. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And here's Ball. Capella with a rebound. Outside Young. To the middle. It's tipped. Ball with a steal. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Here's the three. Miller can't get it to go. Hunter up top. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Salone. Pass to Ball. deflects the pass. Miller on the wing. There's the three. No luck on that one. Hunter with the ball. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Timeout called, the Hawks. They're trailing by 4. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul.
There's Young with the three. The shot won't fall. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their...